When I came to the Glen Rock community, my biggest goal was to be known as an innovative leader, someone who values transparency and makes decisions based on our students' wants and needs. So when the broadcast media students at Glen Rock High School pitched a concept for an original web series, it was a no-brainer for me. Together, we developed a show for the community, by the community. And we are ready to share your story right here, right now on
Charleston in Charge, Season 2, Take 1.
Welcome back to another episode of Charleston in Charge, Season 2. In the last episode, I had the opportunity to interview Spanish teacher Senora Calvo. Today, I'll be meeting with one of Glen Rock's beloved history teachers, Miss Walter. According to a Glen Rock article written by Lillian Kim, Miss Walter grew up in Fairlawn, New Jersey, and studied history and political science at the University of Massachusetts. She developed an interest in teaching from her family after initially wanting to work for the government. This is her 16th year teaching at Glen Rock, and she focuses on teaching AP US History 2 and AP Human Geography. Ms. Walter is also a coach for the Glen Rock High School volleyball team. This month signifies Women's History Month, so without further ado, let's hop into this special Women's History Month edition of Charleston in Charge. Hi everybody, welcome back to another episode of Charleston in Charge. I'm here with Ms. Walter, one of our favorite history teachers and coaches we have here at Glen Rock, and thank you for being on the show.
I'm excited to talk about history.
Yeah, and today we're here in front of a live studio audience, and we're very excited to do our. This is our second episode in front of a live studio audience. As Charleston in Charge just gets bigger and bigger, month in and month out. So, Ms. Walter, we have some questions for you. So, being a history teacher here in Glen Rock, why don't you give us a little bit of background on Women's History Month?
So Women's History Month is fairly new. It's only been around since 1996, excuse me. Women's History Week started in 1980, but it's a celebration of the contributions that women have made to American history.
Excellent. Looking back on your career, what are one or two events that you credit as turning points? And did you know at that time that they were like monumental moments?
So I started learning history at the University of Massachusetts, and I thought I was going to go into government, and then I went and did an internship at a state house, and it was awful.
Ah, okay, okay.
I had to figure out what to do. My family is all in teaching, so then I decided to follow into my family track. And then my first teaching job that I got, I actually had the most amazing supervisor, and he actually had come from Glen Rock High School.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
Okay. So. Interesting. Yeah, for me, it was I had a high school history teacher. It just made a connection with me, and I really enjoyed the way he taught, and that's what drove me into education. So it's always something that hits us. What women leaders or trailblazers have you admired in your career, and what did it mean to you to have them pave the way and provide that leadership example?
So of all the women trailblazers, I love to watch women's coaches. I love to watch women's sports figures. Yeah. So those are amazing, and especially with women's history. So I love. There's a women's historian that I love. Her name is Schiff, and she just writes beautiful books. And there's also political leaders. Madeleine Albright was amazing to watch as a leader. When I was in school, we had Marge Rukema, who was a member of the House of Representatives from District 5, and so she was an amazing leader. So those are the ones that I really admire.
No. Who was the most influential in your life, and how does she inspire you?
So the most influential, I have to say, are my grandmothers.
Okay.
My grandmothers are all born in 1920. They are all World War II wives, and what they went through and what their goals were versus what they had to pivot their goals were. And they kept encouraging me and my family and all the women in my family. So those are the women that inspire me.
I think back to our past generations, like the hardships that our grandparents and great grandparents went through, and it's just an amazing generations back then. A lot of respect.
And I have to tell you one funny story. Yeah. So I took some time off when I had my babies. I had a set of twins, and then when I was home by myself with my twins, I'm like, if they did it, I can do it. Because it's harder to have babies at home than it is to have 30 high school kids in a classroom. It's harder.
Yes. Yes, definitely. I have one daughter, and it was a challenge compared to the 130 kids you taught. Yep. If you could have dinner with any female historical figure, dead or alive, who would it be, and what would be the topic?
So I have a few. The first one I know would be Cleopatra, because we don't know her in her own voice, and everything that's written about her, starting because of how old it is, it's all written by men. So there's all a point of view. It's written by Romans. It's written by other people. So I would really want to know what her experience was. Elizabeth I, I would love to have dinner with. Madeline Albright, I'd love to have dinner with. So, and the topic would be how they navigated very male-oriented leadership.
Difficult, yes, for sure. Let's transition over to sports here. What's your favorite thing about coaching volleyball here in Glen Rock?
So I always ask the girls, why are you playing? Why are you playing? My favorite thing is it allows me, I'm a little on the hyperactive side, so it allows me to get a lot of energy out. I love playing with the girls on the court. And the best thing about coaching at Glen Rock is all of the Glen Rock girls who step onto the court, they never want to stop. So it's constant, just one more rep, one more hit, one more, come on, we can still play. And I actually have to cut practice short because they would just play on and on and on until they dropped on the court. So the kids are awesome.
Yeah, I miss coaching as well, and it's the passion that the kids bring every day. It's wonderful. You have a favorite professional volleyball athlete?
I do. So the first one is Zoe Fleck. She actually was the libero for Texas. She's professional. I love Misty May Trainer because she won gold medal and she's close to my height. It's not all about height in volleyball. And she won gold medals on the beach volleyball tournament.
Excellent. You have a favorite win? Like I go back when I coach and I could think of things still to this day. Do you have one, and why?
Absolutely. So it's going to sound strange. It's not a full match we won, but back in 2018 into 2019, we actually took a set from IHA. And so just the excitement. They are a team that is, they're just on their game all the time. It is the highest echelon of volleyball. They play across state lines. And the fact that we could take a set from them made us really proud.
Excellent. No, that would be exciting. All right, before we head to rapid fire, it looks like we're about to do some volleyball skills here, and you're going to take it easy on me, I hope?
I promise.
Okay. All right, let's get to rapid fire questions. All right, we're here for rapid fire questions, and we're going to do a little volleyball skills test here. Ms. Walter, what is your favorite hobby?
My favorite? Running the museum.
Running the museum. Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
What is your favorite food?
Favorite food? Ice cream.
Chocolate or vanilla? Okay. Pet peeve?
Here we go. Unmatched socks. I have 3 girls and nobody matches socks.
All right, what's your favorite holiday?
Thanksgiving. Because it's all about eating.
Very good. Excellent. Do you like coaching volleyball or playing volleyball?
Playing volleyball.
Do you still play? Excellent. Good for you. Do you prefer to eat in or take out?
Definitely take out.
And what would be your favorite sport other than volleyball?
It has to be track.
Okay.
All 3 of my daughters.
And what events?
So cross country, 3,000. And shot.
Wow, excellent. What's your favorite era in history to teach?
World War II.
I was wrong. I would have thought it would have been like the Constitutional Bill of Rights and stuff. Okay. All right. And then for social studies, we have a wide range of things that we can teach. What's your favorite subject to teach?
Definitely history. I love American history.
Fair enough.
New Jersey history.
New Jersey, even more so. What's your favorite advice to give?
To students, never give up.
Fair enough.
Trying.
Always. Be relentless. And then books or movies, what do you prefer?
I definitely love books.
Books, and what would be your favorite book?
I love Unbroken, because it's about a runner, about World War II, and somebody who never gives up.
Very good. All right, this is our last one here. I'm going to have to give you a good spike, see if you can dig it out.
Okay.
And this concludes another episode of Charleston in Charge. We want to thank Ms. Walter as being a wonderful guest and a good sport. And we also want to thank our live studio audience that was here today. We appreciate it. And we look forward to our next episode of Charleston in Charge, and we'll see you around. Thank you. All right. Nice.